Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Desynced. Vanilla Edition. When we last left off, we made this thing. As I spawned in, I managed to break the glass on a complete accident. And a pig fell, so I now know the pig sorting system works. So what we are going to do today is we're going to have to go up there and do some serious modifications. Because while, yes, we are getting a lot more mobs, they're not falling to the ground. And I suspect it's because my area of interaction is way too large. So I'm actually going to have to redesign this somewhat. And because I have to redesign this... Oh shit. Okay, well... Because I have to redesign this, we are just going to no longer have it be multicolored. Okay, I apparently can't walk. I can't walk. Help. Help, I can't walk. I've just fallen off. So, no longer will this be very pretty and designed nicely. It's going to be God's own ugly abomination. What I don't need to break won't be broken, but what needs broken will be replaced with cobblestone. Damn. Broke all my armor and I haven't even hasn't even been 4 minutes. Broke all my armor. Damn. Oops. Alright. What we got in terms of cobblestone? This is fine. We need to go downstairs and check. We might be spending some time either mining or at the monolith, depending on what we have. And it looks like we have jack and all. Yeah. So we're going to actually need to spend some time in the mines before we actually do anything. Because otherwise, we're just going to have nothing. Where did they put the wool? The wool somewhere. Here it is. So we're going to grab all of our torches. We're going to go on a nice adventure. Stack of wood. Don't need you on this adventure. Got plenty of gravel at least. Alright. All my tools are basically fixed up, so we just need to make armor. Because all of our stuff is busted. The armor investment is the most vital step in any adventure like this. My mine is not right over here. My mine is over here. Even if I do have rocks down there. Okay, you're not on offense. I was about to say I'm gonna have to slaughter her, man. Slaughter something. Lover. Alright, what do we have down here? Probably not much. Yeah, we have no cobblestone. So we are tapped in terms of supplies. So which direction have we not pulverized into oblivion yet? And just can go forward for eternity. This side's been pulverized to go forward. What about the other side? If both sides are full, then we'll just pick one and go. Alright, both sides are pulverized, so which means we need to pick one and go. Which I pick this way. Seems easy enough. I do not need 5 buckets. I do not need 6 buckets. I only need 1 bucket. Plenty of iron as such, but unfortunately, I don't need that. I need rocks. I unironically need rocks. I also don't need an axe. Hopefully I don't forget it's down here. You know what? Let's put it in here. It's like I have plenty of iron, diamonds. I don't have any arrows, but oh, we can make some. We can make some with all the flint we got down here. Feels wasteful to make arrows, given we have grinders and. But I am not going to find myself lacking in ornaments while I'm down here. I'm crazy, not stupid. Alright. Just gonna go to the tail end of this and just keep going forward. We're gonna make a new extension. How far did we go with this? Did we get all the way down to the end? We might have. Or at least gotten very close. Okay, yeah, we got very close, so it is viable and worthwhile to actually extend this tunnel instead of branching off the sides. Going back and forth between modern and beta is wild. A challenge of mental trickery, I guess, to put in perspective. All the tricks that X don't work there, and then, but I got like efficiency 5, so it's like it doesn't matter. I don't need the tricks because the tricks have been supplanted by things that are actually better. Here, I need to remember the tricks. Of course. But we need it. The passive modifier needs to actually work before I would do anything. I can grow all the wheat, but I can grow all the wheat I want. That is not too difficult. All the spots have been odds already can't spawn anything. Which means the limiting factor is most likely spawning capacity. So I actually need to account for that. There's 4 layers and they just completely ignore it all. I might just leave it. I could leave the original 4 layers and then fix the bottom layer. And then jut out in all 4 directions. Spawning capacity. Hey genius, wrong way. We have plenty of dirt. We have plenty of dirt, and if we don't, well, that actually is a problem, and that problem is solved only by the monolith. Because while I hate that thing, I will get all the gravel, rocks, and dirt that I need out of that floor. And by 173, that will be done and gotten to bedrock by 173. That is just one of the side tasks, so don't be surprised if one of the ending task of this version is dig down 5 to 6 more layers of that thing. because I will get that thing to bedrock. Also, I could probably get really creative with doing some, with later like mob farms and stuff. I could put them inside the monolith. Like, what else do you do with a fucking giant gaping space? I mean, that's chunks. I mean, we cleared out chunks. It reaches the normal render distance, so it is massive. We already know it's massive. And also, okay, so much learning was done with that thing too. So much learning. So much learning. Taught me that project scaling, scale your projects. What I thought was going to be, you know, easy enough, you know, I've built several mine shafts that are really large. This one can't be any different. I'm failing to account that square cube laws exist for a reason. Failed square cube law for starters, and then I also failed digging assumptions. No enchanted tools, and eventually it devolved into stone tools. Because it just wasn't worth it to use diamond tools. It was faster, yes. And if I had it on hand after I was done mining, I'd use it. But then back to stone it goes, because guess what? Stone is cheap, and it takes out 64 blocks and digs out a chunk layer. Digs out a chunk layer. Water, and I do hear it. I'm ignoring it. Because while the cave is nice, I need rocks. Rocks are my main priority. For once in my life. The safety of the mine shaft is actually what I crave. Stays put. Boink, boink. Boink, boink. There we go. Good enough. Good enough for me. Redstone, my most hated. Not because you suck or anything. You're very useful, but at least right now, you are not great to mine. You take way too long. Oh, I just realized another thing I need to do. So the recipe for those stone slabs changes to require smooth stone. They had cobble slabs. So at some point, I need to spend time just making slabs. Get a bunch of cheap slabs. Because cheap slabs are cheap slabs. I do have another build idea, though, in the similar vein to the monolith, and it's really dumb. The artificial farlands. That'll probably be something a bit later. Because there's no real intangible benefit to trying to make a farlands chunk. Could put it nearby the monolith. Artificial glitch structures. Definitely something I would have to actually plan out a little better. And definitely shouldn't be the main build. Oops. Skipped one. Scrumptious iron. Scrumptious iron. Scrumptious iron. Definitely hear a lot of caves, which is really a good sign for future expeditions. Oops. And we've also gotten enough diamonds to replace our pickaxe, which is doubly good. Oh. Oh, cave. And I guess let's lighten this up as best we can. Does this go further? Yes, it does. Oh, wow. Big cave. Alright, well, I think this is a good sign to head back. We've breached a cave. We can explore that later. Our inventory is also full anyway. We are going to definitely need way more cobblestone. So we will have to continue the branch mine. It's not if and or but, it's we need. We are starved for materials. And while I'm doing it at the monolith is getting cobblestone. Branch mining gives me both it and also materials at the same time, so branch mining is still superior than the monolith. Oh, missed his torch. I see a torch down there. That is on a wall. Why is it on a wall? Why is there a torch on the wall? No, sir. Get over here. Get off the wall. You don't belong on the wall. They're my markers. That's why I do it the way I do. You're in the main line if you find the torch on the floor. You're in the And even if I fail that, you're in a single line. All the branches are double wide for a reason. 38. Not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely gonna need more rocks though. Need a bigger chest too. Alright, there we go. There just isn't enough space in this chest to house all my goodies anymore. For as much as I want to try and keep it compact, unfortunately, I require more space. Alright. Well, in any case, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and we will see you all on the next episode of Minecraft Desynced. Not Vanilla Edition. Bye-bye!